Welcome to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you're toking up and tuning in. I'm sitting here with my good friend Stephen Ross, the High Flying Dragonfly.
Hi, Kenny family.
Right on, bro. Right on.
Happy 4th of July. Hope y'all having a great Independence Day. It's an honor and privilege to be able to sit here with Old School, John Frasure.
It's great to have you here, brother. We've been talking about Independence Day and what it means to us. Because here in Oklahoma, since we passed State Question 788, that's the independence that I just love, freedom that we have for cannabis.
Yes, every day being able to medicate freely, going out, even just sit on the front porch and enjoy the sunrise or on the sunset and medicate freely. And it's truly a blessing to many people. It truly is.
I really do enjoy Wake and Bake. I get up very, very early, about 6 o'clock, 0 hit 600 for my veteran friends. And I got my coffee, I wake and bake on the back porch, and it's so nice to have that paranoia gone. Because used to we'd do that, but you're looking around. But now I just sit on the back porch and enjoy the day starting.
Yes, and it's thanks to, advocates like you,
and you too, brother.
That's paved the way, and thanks to all the soldiers and all the, veterans out there that fought, and you served too, thank you for your service.
Right.
And thank you everybody that's, helped win these battles every day with each other's, with their mental and physical healing minds, body, and souls. Coming together with the events, coming live each day, Old School, doing everything he does to break that stigma.
That's what we started doing is we keep bringing people together. The more people we can bring together, that's why we do these broadcasts and stuff. People see me, because I do a lot of videos and stuff, but there's so many more people involved in the cannabis industry that just out there, just like I say, the people that got the signatures, I saw them standing on the street corners.
Yes.
I went out there and talked to them in the heat and weather just like this, and they worked.
Yes, I mean, there's people, that always, even right now in the industry, the trimmers, the, people that's sitting there getting the flour prepared. There's people that, are out there, the transporters that's, getting the product to the, dispensaries. There's people out, like you, taking pictures with the Canna family, having a great time out there with the good vibes. We need that. There's a niche for every single one of us in this community.
Exactly.
There's a reason, there's a purpose. The veterans that paved the way for, like Independence Day. We fight every day for PTSD. Veterans have PTSD. They have anxiety to get out there. So to be able to come to events, come watch lives,
right.
Medicate with our plant and heal their minds and bodies, it's truly amazing. And 788 made that happen. Fellow advocates like you, Old School, so many others, if you're watching right now, thank you for supporting cannabis and, getting it to happen.
And you brought up PTSD. Now and veterans. Now that's a large group that does have PTSD, in my opinion, and we've got to bring up our FDA disclaimer. Everything in this is in our opinion because it's not federally legal. But PTSD stands post-traumatic stress syndrome. Now it does not have to be combat. It does not have to be a veteran. Anything in your life that is a heavy traumatic.
Yes. Any event that has traumatized. So if you caught COVID and you're scared to walk around without a mask till this day, that's kind of PTSD. That's a form of PTSD. There's many different forms. It's a invisible battle that you fight every day.
There you go.
And we gotta continue to help each other fight those battles, supporting each other. Taking pictures with each other. Boosting people up, helping people win. That's what it's all about.
See, I love taking the pictures because it's a huge Canna family, and people don't see, like you say, the secondary or the people helping, and that's what I love highlighting. I started taking pictures when a friend of mine, I just love this. They come out and they got their recommendation, and when they got their recommendation, they jumped up in the air and chest bumped their friend. Now that's what legalization of cannabis means to me.
Yes.
Is you are now free, because everybody knows I'm an opiate addict. You're now free of opiates. You're now free of all them pharmaceuticals. Right on, I can use my plant. I love it.
Freely, and and we need to continue to support cannabis. We need to continue to show up, be a part, be loud and proud, and show up to the rallies. And if you're not able to, at least share a live, share that information to where we're at, and that knowledge and education. Like
I always try to help break the stigmas. What I do. And I keep bringing up the demographic that I'm in. We're one of the major driving demographics. And whenever they see us at the events, older people like me and stuff see them at the events, that helps break the stigma of cannabis.
Yes, I mean, it's helped get many of my family members alone inside to the Canna family. Like, for instance, my father-in-law, seeing that generation out, still out there doing the thing, it's got him out there, trying to be a part too. And so we need to get, as many people to be aware of what we're doing in these lives, taking pictures. The appreciation post, I make appreciation posts on Stephen Ross, my profile. Right. Some people may not know these people. Some people may not know even one person in the Canna family.
Right.
So just one picture of who this person is, introducing them, so maybe whenever they see them at an event or see them out, in the everyday life, they're able to recognize them. They're able to, show them a little love, and it helps them feel comfortable, and see those faces.
I really do get surprised sometimes because I get recognized some places, and it shocks you, and they go, "Oh yeah, old school. I watch you." I go, "That is so cool. I love that."
That's you take so many pictures. So the appreciation post, a lot of these people don't know half of the people that are seeing these posts, so when we're out and about and you're at Walmart,
right,
you're like, "Old school." Hey, old school. They're like, "What's up?"
That's so cool too.
Yes, and that keeps you going. It keeps you motivated.
It really does. That's why I always try to wear a cannabis shirt. When I get in public, I wear a cannabis shirt. And we're going to cover that whenever we come back, because right now we're going to take a short break and we're going to talk to our sponsors. Okay, I'm sitting here talking to my friend Stephen Ross, the High DragonFly. You're watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up and tune in. Welcome back to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up and tune back in. I'm sitting here talking to my friend Stephen Ross, the High DragonFly.
What's up, Canna family? It's an honor and privilege to come live to y'all.
Now, I want to bring up one thing. You say the High DragonFly. You have never been on a flight until what, last weekend?
Yes, at the Green Grove Fest. It is Oklahoma Cup. It was a great event. Many great Canna family come out there. I had, a thing happened to me that I'll never forget. That's riding on a helicopter.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, some people may take that just there's helicopter rides at the fair.
Okay, yeah, I did do it again. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've never had that opportunity. I've never been able to have the resources available at the time. So I got to do it at a cannabis event, and so many people take that for granted. The small things.
The small things in life. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I talk about. Our suffering solid so much is we've been kept in the house so much because of the drugs we were on. We couldn't get out in public and everything. Now we're getting off those drugs. Because I used to be on drugs, a lot of pharmaceuticals. For 12 years, I was trapped in a chair. and I could not
Well,
do videos and stuff
not
back
only
then.
not only that, I mean, even after the passing of 78 with cannabis, because I don't believe cannabis is a drug, but I was on hard drugs and I was stuck in my house. But also, I was scared to come out of the house because it wasn't legal to smoke, medicate with cannabis, and I was hustling hard. I was doing whatever I could to make my ends meet. So exactly, I wasn't able to go on the helicopter ride and stuff like that. So I was scared to even get out my house because I would always have a sack on me, or
You're always carrying. You're
yes,
yeah, I dig
yes.
it. Yeah.
So I was black market at the time, and now 78 is legal. I'm able to be free. I'm able to come to the events. I'm able to have up to 3 ounces on me, I believe
Right
it is
on,
at
yeah.
one time, and medicate freely. And it's truly amazing to be able to come to Green Grow Fest.
That's what I was going to bring up.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. These events, they do help break the stigma because they get out in the public, people see us, and they find out. Because so many times I've taken a picture with somebody in an event and posted it, and a friend of mine go, Becky or Karen, you're here, Now, people at these events, you don't have to use cannabis to support cannabis. That's what I love, because they've had some family member, whatever, had a problem with cannabis or whatever, and they seen the repercussions that it does make.
So congratulations on winning.
Oh, go right on, brother, right on. Thank you.
There is a reason for the awards. For instance, what you're just saying, getting family out there to appreciate old school, like getting your family, getting your people out there, or getting whoever's winning an award out there that they may not necessarily partake in cannabis, but they support old school.
Right on.
So they'll get out there to a cannabis event and see that we are all right. We're good people, and they'll be more interested in experiencing cannabis,
And one thing I really like about these award shows is, I'm not me getting awards, but the products, because there's so many products out there. Now this sometimes are not in the dispensaries that I go to, and sometimes it's not something that I buy readily. But you get to see all the products are out there, and that way you can go in and make an educated decision on what you want to try.
And so for instance, Green Grow Fest had so many. There's Chronic Palooza. There's so many events out there. Green Grow Fest had so many products in there, and I would not be able to even fathom of being able to purchase, because I have to purchase my flour and my concentrate for my mental conditions. So I'm not able to, what I call, splurge and buy a whole bunch of edibles. And it helps. It does help. Taking dabs helps me scratch that itch instantly.
Right, I understand.
Smoking flower helps me on a stability.
Maintain.
So eating each thing, taking edibles does last throughout the day. Each thing has its effect and reason for our bodies.
And what I love is they've come up with so many more things like topical creams. Now, the people that don't want the psychoactive effect, like me, I've got neuropathy real bad right now. I'm using, in my opinion, the topical pain creams help my neuropathy. And just so many joint cream,
eye cream, eye cream. That was awesome because I put it on there, and by the end of my show, at 7 p.m. at High DragonFly, by the way, I had to give that shout out.
Yeah, I do.
By the end of the show, they could tell the difference in my eyes and how it worked. So the products really do work.
In our opinion, yeah.
Yes, in our opinion.
Now, the eye cream, that's one of those deals, I'm a guy. I wouldn't go into a dispensary, I need some eye cream. No, I don't do that, but I got to try the eye cream. I think that's cool. And we also got to bring up, there was another product there, Feel This, with lip balm and topicals there too.
My pet, they had some pet oil in there as well, CBD oil. And it really helped my dog happy. It was
cool.
Awesome. She was really calm. And I forget
now,
the
we are at the 4th of July. Did you give it to them for
Yes.
the fireworks?
Yes, we gave her to him last night, and we're going to give her to her tonight.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
So it does help. It keeps her calm, and and it keeps her relaxed.
And it's one of those deals where I got to bring up CBD as usual. People think I don't use any CBD. I use a lot of CBD. We'll cover that when we come right back. You're watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up and tune in. Welcome back. You're watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you toke up and tune in. I'm sitting here talking to my friend Stephen Ross, the High DragonFly.
What's up, Cannon?
Right on, brother, right on. Now, we've covered a large group of subjects here. Now, one thing that is coming up, I love events. We've got the Canna Family Fishing Tournament coming. Now, which one is first? Which one is first?
Well, it's Smoke on the Water Cannon Family
Okay.
Fishing Tournament.
Is this a combo?
This is kind of the information on it. So if you want to read the information, it might give you a little bit easier. It's very, very easy to read.
You read the information. I'll
All
hold
right,
it.
that'll work. Come join the Cannon Family Wellness Float. Number 2, July 9th to July 11th, 2021, hosted by High DragonFly and Medic Mike. The Cannon family will be staying at Falcon Floats. You can call now at 1-918-456-8058 or go to illinoisriver.net to reserve your campsite, and your flotation device.
Right on.
So whenever I want to talk about that real quick.
You bet.
We want to elaborate safety, bring your flotation device, bring your sunscreen. It is family friendly, but we need to elaborate safety.
I love safety. I'm a big safety person. Anytime I get on the water, I always make children or other people in the boat wear their life vest. And if I'm making other people wear a life vest, I always wear a life vest too. I'm not going to sit there and
Yes.
I'm rebellious about a lot of things, but I will safety.
Yes. The resort will have you sign a waiver, I believe it is, or a thing, before you get on the water.
It's
with
not
the
an
rafts.
NDA.
No. Yeah, you can talk about the event all you want. Please shout it out.
You bet.
We need all that promotion that we can, and advertising. I mean, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me shout it out on
You
the
bet.
show.
Now this is going to be fun. This is an event of our Canna family can come together, and you're going to be able to float on the water, and this is going to be cool. You can bring your coolers and stuff. No glass, please.
No
right?
glass.
No glass, because glass it can slip out of your hand pretty easy. But cans.
Concerts after dark.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, concerts. It's grassroots Oklahoma bands.
Okay.
So it's going to be great times. The resort is cannabis friendly. I went through a lot of work getting this together. Called a lot of resorts. Chuck, he's very, very cannabis friendly, very good people. So shout out to Falcon Floats.
This comes down to again, people don't see the secondary, the people that are helping in the industry. You worked hard on this.
Yes.
I know you did. I've seen you do a lot of work.
Yes, and I've come up with the designs. I've come up with did the best I can to advertise it. I've called around. I've done a lot of work. There goes to everybody that does events. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are amazing people. And there's a reason for these events. It's to bring people out of depression.
It's really is, because whenever we get together, it really, I meet people every day and stuff, and they say, because of the videos and stuff they seen, I get out. That's why I always try to talk to the person at these cannabis events that's standing over there by themselves, because they don't know anybody at the events. That's why I always go and talk to them. You bet.
You go the extra mile to show that love, and that's whenever we each do that, that's how I got introduced, like a smile.
Yeah.
A hug.
A smile makes such a huge difference in someone's day. I love it.
Yes. So come out. We got a rally. Let's talk about that. The rally.
The rally.
OMMA rally.
OMMA. At the OMMA, yeah.
At the OMMA. And we'll be rallying to save our rights and, continue our medical marijuana
Now that would be
program.
coming up the 14th of this month, isn't it?
Yes, July 14th.
July 14th.
We'll be gathering there. You look at DC Live. Shout out to Daryl Carnes.
Right on, DC.
Live and everything, Mary Jane.
Yep.
You can go follow him, or you can follow Ron Durbin. They'll be coming with a lot of information on that. So, and Old School and me will be letting everybody know where to go, and so
Right on. Now you
please.
are the High DragonFly on Facebook, YouTube.
Facebook, Cannabis, and Instagram. I just started a TikTok. I'm trying to learn that. I watched you, Old School, man, and I had to hop on board.
Oh, right on, brother. What a fun, isn't it?
Yes, it's getting interesting. They're very fun. So, and it's all about breaking that stigma. That's why I'm doing that, to, spread the knowledge of education of cannabis.
In the cannabis industry, I just keep seeing the artists and the people with the creative minds that we have, and it just blows me away. I love it.
So the High DragonFly.
High DragonFly.
I got it on my arm. That's the logo. Dragonflies smile no matter what. If you zoom in on a dragonfly, you'll see it smiling.
Right.
So there's a lot of stuff that goes on. I mean, there's people, that's struggling, that needs healing. People that, we go through things every day. So I try to smile through every trial, and I try to help people do the same.
We live life every day, yeah.
And then the high part, High DragonFly. There's that stigma behind getting high, getting medicated, weed, cannabis, marijuana, those words.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to break that stigma with High DragonFly.
And, excuse me, when I first started this, I just wanted to get high. I admit that. I just wanted to get high. And then I started learning more about cannabis, and I learned that I was really treating some sort of pain and didn't know it.
Yes.
And now I know the terp profiles. I know the different strains that I like, concentrates, edibles, It just goes on and on, the stuff I've learned about cannabis.
And there's levels to that. There is, the novice to the experienced, and it's amazing.
Right on. All right. That's going to be it. Follow the High DragonFly. My friend Stephen Ross, you're a hashtag too, aren't you?
Yes, hashtag High DragonFly.
Right on, right on.
Hashtag Good Vibes Only. You can look up Good Vibes Only and see me all on there.
That's what I love about you, brother. Good vibes only. Okay. You've been watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I've been here with my good friend Stephen Ross, the High DragonFly. I hope you toke up and tune back in. See you next time.
Me scientific bond designer, water for my service. 2X line in it, Percocet me scientific bond designer, water for my service. Water whipping, water dripping, broke the pack, mixed it with the midget.